evening, Spotlight players. This is Mrs. Abel. Unfortunately, we can't gather together in the theater tonight, but I couldn't miss an opportunity to recognize all of the hard work that you did this season. For those of you who had my class, you might remember my Theater Superstitions tour. And if not, let me tell you a little story about the theater ghost light. Whenever the theater's empty, we're always sure to leave on one light, typically on a stand in the center of the stage. This light is known as the ghost light. Now, there are many stories about its origin, but its meaning is unmistakable. It means, though the theater's empty, we will return. So here's to us, to the directors, the actors, the dancers, the vocalists, the designers, the techies, the stage managers, the teachers, the students, the titans. This virus has come crashing down upon our campus and left us with nothing but a ghost light. That ghost light's a placeholder, it's a sign. We may be down now, but our passion, our creativity, our drive, it's still center stage. We'll be unplugging that ghost light in no time. And with that, our first award for the evening.
I think the roles that you played make a statement about your abilities as an actor. For example, I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about right now. I've played characters that are polar opposites of each other.
We call that range.
I once played a pathological liar with self-image issues. Real follower. I played a depressed kid who nobody liked. Everybody liked his dog more than him. But I think my hardest role was Avishai. I just couldn't relate to somebody so incompetent. In all seriousness, Spotlight players, my heart goes out to you as you endure all of this. And I can't wait until we can all gather in the theater once again. Now here are your nominees for Best Performance, Minor Character in a Play. Best Performance, Minor Role in a Play. Justin Yoff, Mollusks Council.
You work at Momsy Limited shipping and transcription. Is this correct, Mr. Mollusk? Is a typist?
Meadow McLean, Cell Phone Audience Member. Alex Krajak, Fallen Boy. Hannah Tedeschi, Audience Member number 2. And the Spotlight Award goes to Meadow McLean, Cell Phone Audience Member.
Out of this theater right now, okay?
First, I would just like to say thank you to my track cast for giving me a place to be able to feel safe and be able to make me feel included, even though it wasn't a huge role. But I made a lot of new friends with a bunch of new people that I didn't know, and I was able to become friends with them, and they became closer, and I would like to say thank you for that. And I would like to say thank you to Abel for giving me the chance to be able to be in that huge cast. It was really fun, and I was happy to be able to have that chance in the first place. Thank you.
Best Performance by a Featured Actor in a Play. Nominees: Jonathan Mollusk, Ian Eklund. Queta Magarusa, Jesus Chuy Esquer. Sergeant Brock, Nick Kell. And the winner is Jonathan Mollusk, Ian Eklund. Best Performance by a Featured Actress in a Play. Nominees: Danilyn Morris, Janelle Arroyo. Translator: Maria Flores. Bree Gerbixani, Madison Lively. Mora Aoki, Brianna Meza. Celia Brown, Michaela Sage.
Hi everyone, this is Allie Stroker, and it is my honor to announce the best performance of a featured actress in a play. And the winner is Janelle Arroyo for her portrayal of Danilyn Morris in Trap. Congratulations, I am so happy for you.
Hi guys, it's Janelle, and I am so honored to receive Best Featured Actress in a Play. This is the first acting award I've ever won, so I'm very, very excited. I know this is not how we wanted to spend the Spotlight Awards, but the show must go on. First off, I would really like to thank the entire cast and crew of Trap for making this an overall amazing experience for me. It was the highlight of my high school career, and I would also like to thank Miss Abel for being an outstanding director and teaching me all I know. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and bye.
Best Performance by a Supporting Actor in a Play. Nominees: Clifton, Kyle Craighead. Captain Donovan, Sawyer Sliker. And the winner is Captain Donovan, Sawyer Sliker.
So I'm very honored to win Best Supporting Actor in a Play because Trap was a very fun show to be a part of in the first place, but I really enjoyed the character of Captain Donovan. It was just a very me role to do, so I had a very good time with that show and seeing everyone's reactions and all. I want to thank Miss Abel for helping the character become the best he could be, and I also want to thank my quote-unquote stage partner, Joey, also known as Efren Salas, because without him the character wouldn't be the same. It's hard to think about one of them and not think about the other. So thanks, man, and thank you everyone else for giving me the opportunity and the experience.
Best Performance by a Supporting Actress in a Play. Nominees: Kenosha, Liliana Baker. Norma Pike, Leo Jordan Gillum. The Real Kenosha, Vanessa Martinez. And the winner is Vanessa Martinez, The Real Kenosha.
This production of Trap has helped me learn, I think, more than any other production, probably besides my first one. I learned so much about acting and having to be professional and just so many things. And I'd just like to thank my whole cast and the tech crew and Mrs. Abel and just everyone.
Best Performance by a Leading Actor in a Play. Nominees: Candelaria Ortiz, Dominic Archibek. Ensemble 2, Los Angeles Times, Colin Dearmore. Efren Salas, Joseph Frederick. And the winner is Efren Salas, Joseph Frederick.
Okay, this is weird. I've never had to record something like this before. I would like to say thank you to a lot of people for this. I would like to thank my family who supported me through everything we were going through at the time that the show took place. I would like to thank Skylar Dorval. She was a big inspiration and always told me that I could get something like this. Thank my friends Sawyer and Kyle for always pushing me forward, and just there's so many people I want to thank, but there's not a lot of time. I want to just appreciate the competitors I was up against. Dominic and Colin, you are both very talented actors, and I can't wait to work with you next year, whatever the show might be. So thank you so much for the award, and I hope this isn't the last one I win.
Best Performance by a Leading Actress in a Play. Nominees: Ensemble 4, Haunted California, Madeline Grace Fleming. Ensemble 1, Menachap Herald, Beverly Lafferty. Ensemble 5, Court Transcript, Angelina Newman. Angela, Michelle Pellegrin. Ensemble 3, Time Magazine, Aaliyah Soto. Detective Haish, Cheyenne Stetson. And the winner is Cheyenne Stetson as Detective Haish.
Thank you to Miss Abel for letting me be a part of Trap. It was, I think, by far my favorite show that I've ever been a part of, and also just allowed me to grow friendships with people that I never thought I'd have, actually, and I'm so thankful for that, because they're probably 3 of my best friends. So thank you so much for just this whole experience and guiding me through my acting journey, I guess. I hate that word. And thank you for this award.
These volunteers were not paid. In fact, it more than likely cost them monetarily or simply in time. But I hope you don't look at it as costly, but instead an investment. An investment in experience. Investment in our school. Investment in our students. Investment in the arts. Volunteers continue to be the backbone of the Spotlight Players. And on behalf of the Spotlight Players, I thank you so much. We really could not have done it without you.
Hey there, theater arts class of Temescal Canyon High School. My name is Yarisa Tiaramiyan, and I'm coming at you from Brooklyn, New York. I just wanted to say that being an actor has been one of the best decisions I've ever made for myself, but also one of the most difficult I've had to make for myself. Being an actor, a singer or dancer, being an artist, it is our calling to use our gifts to tell stories and to hopefully make people feel. It would be a real shame to not use our gifts for others, right? To share with others. Being an artist can be a really difficult journey, and especially when you come across the few people that may not understand why you sacrifice so much for your art and your love for your art. But when you are on stage and you are performing and you can make the audience, even just one audience member, feel or understand, and it just clicks for them, it is truly a rewarding experience as an actor to have shared that gift with them. So make sure that you find it within yourself to remember that your gifts and your talents were given to you for a reason. congratulations to all your successes this year, and remember to not let COVID-19, or as I like to call her, Coco Row, negatively affect or define who you are or who you will become. It is those struggles that we go through that really make us stronger in the end. The nominees for Best Member of Ensemble are Ian Carter, Jenna Check, Marielle Dumlau, Madeline Grace Fleming, Isabella Garcia, Jalen Neal. And the winner for Best Member of Ensemble is Madeline Grace Fleming! Congratulations!
Hi guys, thank you so much for nominating me as Best Ensemble in a Musical. I couldn't have done it without you, and I feel honored to receive this award. I want to thank my cast and Miss Abel for supporting me all the way through. I can't wait to work with my fellow classmates again and to see what the future brings. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's me, David Beta, coming to you live from Washington Heights. Oh, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor. Oh, Piragua. Good evening, everybody. I am very happy to be here taking part in the 2020 Spotlight Awards. Now, I have to tell you guys how special that night was for me and my family. Getting to see you guys telling that story on stage with so much passion, heart, and soul, it touched me very deeply. Not only your performances, but your thoughtful questions, getting to meet you individually afterwards. I was reminded of who I was at your age, wanting to show the world who I was, not knowing exactly who I was quite yet, wanting to make a difference in the world somehow, trying to navigate through all of these feelings, insecurities, hopes, hormones, and dreams. You helped me remember that time when the one place that I had where everything was great was in drama class. I had Mr. Faircloth. You guys have Tara. She told me how challenging it has been for many of you, and not having drama class and the space it provides for you to feel safe, or the freedom it allows you to be your true selves. With all that's been going on in the world, you've missed out on something, and on some rites of passage. For that, I am very sorry, and my heart goes out to you. The camaraderie that you develop in drama class, production and stagecraft class, in all the performing arts, it's very deep and very special. I just had a reunion with some of my high school drama classmates. We're talking 30 plus years later, and we're still close. So I know how important it is. Just know that these bonds that you created, they don't have to end once you graduate. Now, remember during the talk back when I talked about how we often don't know what we're capable of or what we can endure? Well, we are all being tested right now. But we're going to get through it. You know why? Because you all have, you know what I'm going to say, right? Say it all with me. Paciencia y fe. Patience and faith. Theater is going to come back eventually. We got this. In the meantime, use the technology that you have. Make videos at home, tell stories, sing songs, learn to play a new instrument, act out scenes with your friends. YouTube is an incredible resource for information and an available audience for your form of self-expression. The creativity and art that's going to come out of all of this turmoil is going to be amazing. You should be a part of that if you can. Now, I can't wait to see the great things that you are all going to do. I love you guys. Congratulations to the TCHS Spotlight players, the cast, the crew, front of house staff, Tara, and everyone who supports you. Continue to support Tara and all of your colleagues. We all need support. Keep in touch, okay guys? Bye. Oh, wait, since I'm here and I'm not working, I might as well help out with an award. For Best Performance by a Supporting Actor in a Musical, the nominees are Jesus Chuy Esquer. We were all jealous of your skills for your hilarious portrayal of Sunny. Huh. My man Anderson Myers for his quirky, funny, and totally memorable performance as Piragüero/Piragua guy. The suave David Navejas for his moving performance as Kevin Rosario. And for his slick moves and sassy portrayal of Graffiti Pete, Christian Paternostro.
And the winner is...
Jesus Chuy Esquer for his hilarious turn as Sunny. Congratulations, Jesus. And to all of the nominees on such great performances. Thank you, Tara, for all you do for these kids and for asking me to be a part of this important event. Reporting from Washington Heights, this is David Beta. Good night and God bless. Is there anything else for me to do?
Oh my god, I won. Oh my god, I made it. I'm finally gonna get the thing. For so damn long I've waited. I felt Sunny in me, who for so long I tried to portray, but I had it in me most of the time. It felt just like Broadway, but honestly, it's true, I doubted myself a lot, but now look at me. I took the shot, I got the spot, got jackpot to my very own plot. On second thought, I would like to thank my friends, who just before the show, I saw them just as strangers. I never said hello. I had to eat alone, nowhere for me to go. The show gave me purpose and gave me somewhere to be. It gave me lots of friends whom I see as family. Now, Mrs. D. Rebel, I hope this message finds you well. As far as I can tell, I'll be staying here, so no farewell. I know I am a pain, and I'm really good at talking, but I really love this place, and there's no sign I'll be stopping. I honestly wish my parents were here right now, but they're right now in the kitchen making me some really delicious tostadas. Thank you.
Best Performance by a Supporting Actress in a Musical. Nominees: Carla, Liliana Baker, Camila Rosario, Vanessa Martinez, Abuela Claudia, Cristina Pacheco Nungaray, Daniela Alexi Rodriguez. And the winner is Alexi Rodriguez, Daniela.
I don't understand if you're seeing this right now, I'm confused because Abuela Claudia rocked the damn house with Paciencia y Fe, and Camila freaking broke our hearts with Enough, so I shouldn't be here. But if I am, hey, I just want to thank all of you guys because you were such an amazing cast. going out on that stage, singing your heart out, hearing the crowd cheer, it was just amazing. And when you guys would hype me up or say, like, go do good, Daniela, it was outstanding. I felt like you guys were my family. And we can never get the show back, but it will always live in my heart because it was just an amazing experience. And I want to thank all of you for being a part of that. But again, I'm still confused if you're saying this because that doesn't make any sense.
Hello to the students, parents, faculty of the Temescal Canyon High School Theater Department. My name is Craig Koklow, and I am an international opera singer, which means you probably have no idea who I am. And even if you had seen me on stage, you probably wouldn't recognize me because I usually look like this, or this, or sometimes even this. But basically all you need to know about me is that I am one of the lucky few who has the blessing of getting to perform musical theater year-round as my full-time career. I went to college with Miss Abel, and she has given me the honor of presenting this year's award for Best Performance by an Actor in a Musical. Now, I don't think she knew when she asked me to present this award that I had actually won this award myself in high school, and that was a very potent moment for me and a great honor and something that I still hold very dear to me in my heart. So thank you to her for allowing me to pass on this award to another young artist. Before I present the award, Miss Abel has also asked me if I might impart just a piece of wisdom that I have learned along my journey. So here it is. If you are already taking yourself seriously, and if you think the work that you're doing right now in high school as an actor is legitimate, you are absolutely correct. There is no time in the future when you suddenly become an artist. This is not like being a lawyer where you have to pass the bar exam and then you get your license. This is not like being a doctor where you take your residency and then get to move into being a full-blown surgeon or whatever. The passions you feel, the power that you are expressing on stage is already the true and genuine art. So congratulations on the work that you have put in. It will translate into the future for each and every one of you, whether or not you win an award tonight. There's only one thing that's crucial to know that's going to change once you move out of an educational setting and into the real world, and that is that your art, your craft, is going to become a product like a pair of shoes to be sold, a product like a car to be sold. Not everybody likes the same pairs of shoes. Not everybody likes the same cars. So your next goal, as you are simultaneously developing your craft, is to also start developing the sense of yourself that is separate from your craft. While your emotions overlay and connect, and while you are deeply personally invested in your art and your work in the theater, once it becomes a product, you need to have a product that can be criticized, that can be judged, and can be rejected in an audition that does not negatively affect your personal belief in yourself or your identity. If you take all the private things and you completely expose them and you put your personal self up for judgment, you will take every rejection, and there will be many, you will take every rejection personally. Where, on the contrary, if you develop yourself as something that you are going to sell a piece of, and you keep your other self private, you will protect yourself, and each of those rejections will not be personal heartbreak and emotional setback. Also, what this allows you to do, the next step, is that then when that is not the definition of yourself, you are able to be much more realistic about what product you are presenting. Take myself, for instance. I look okay now that I'm wearing a suit and I've got my hair done up very properly, but I'm only 5'9". I'm slightly overweight. I have a low voice. I can't sell myself as the young tenor. I can't be the romantic lead. So if I go into an audition and I unrealistically sell what product I have to offer, and if I try to say I'm only valuable if I can be the most beautiful character in the show, then you're going to be setting yourself up for another series of personal blows. And that leads me to my final point. I'm sorry, I'm a little long-winded here. I know you want to hear the results of the competition. My final point is that we are not doing this art for ourselves. It is fulfilling, it is enriching to those of us that are in it, but try to remember the first time you ever saw a play and the impact that that had on your life. This is a job of service towards the audience. If you come into it looking for applause, looking for affirmation of how great you are, once you move into the professional realm, you will be disappointed. You will find it hollow, because the only thing that exists after a certain period of time is the craft. And that is what keeps enriching us as artists, those of us who last and those of us who end up doing this professionally. So if you come into this with a realism, with a separation of the self from your product, and with a sense of service, you'll be a success. Okay, so here we are to the main event. In the category of Best Performance by an Actor, the nominees are Adrian Alvarez in the role of Usnavi de la Vega, as well as Jacori Neal in the role of Benny. The winner is Jacori Neal in the role of Benny.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Yo, I want to say thank you so much to Miss Isabel for giving me this amazing opportunity. I also want to say thank you to all of my cast members, because this production honestly couldn't be anything without you guys. I just want to say that I had such an amazing time doing this production, and if all goes as planned, I can't wait to see what next year's musical has in store. Thank you again.
Hello, drama students of Temescal Canyon. My name is Nikki Rainin, and I graduated from Temescal in 2011, a while ago. I'm a former student of Miss Isabel, and I am so honored that she asked me to present an award for your virtual show tonight. I get to present the leading actress in a musical, which, congratulations. I heard that you guys were able to perform in the Heights before this coronavirus happened, so it's incredible that all of your hard work got to be put to the stage, and I'm so sad that I didn't get to see it. So before I get to the award, I just want to give you a quick second of who I am. I am a former student of Miss Isabel, but I've known her since I was about 11. She actually was the first voice instructor I ever took a lesson from, and she is the first voice instructor to make me cry. But I needed it, and I grew so much under her instruction and under her wing. She really, your teacher is an incredible human being, and sometimes she may seem tough, but she pulls, getting emotional here, she pulls the best out of you, and you will learn and you will grow so much under her instruction. And I just would honestly give you the advice to soak it all in, honestly, every second of it. And I hope that you guys take it to whatever you decide to do next, being on stage, being on film. You could go into modeling, as I have. It truly, truly, truly helps you in any branch behind the camera, in front of the camera. Anything you want to do, soak it in, take it to the next level. I really, really, really encourage you guys to just follow your dreams. That is the #1 thing that you need to do in your life. Okay, it is time for the award. The best performance by a leading actress in a musical nominees are Nina Rosario in The Heights, played by Liana Bagby, and Vanessa in The Heights, played by Aaliyah Soto. And the winner is Nina Rosario in The Heights, played by Liana Bagby. Congratulations, Liana, and congratulations to Aaliyah as well. I heard that both of your performances were phenomenal, and I truly wish I could have seen it. Yeah, congratulations to you both.
Hi, I'm not very good at giving award speeches. Don't usually do this, so I thought that I'd make it short and sweet. So I am so completely honored to be getting this award. It means more to me than I think any award I've ever received. In the Heights was one of the best shows I've ever done. Actually, I think it was the best show I've ever done, and I had such an honor to participate in it, meet such wonderful people. So thank you so much for this award. It was a job well done, and we all deserve it.
Best Student Playwright. Nominees: The Crucimus, based on Arthur Miller's The Crucible, written by Joseph Frederick and Sawyer Sliker. Elf on the Shelf, Life Lessons, written by Vanessa Martinez and Michaela Sage. The Gift That Keeps on Giving, written by Michelle Pellegrin and Cheyenne Stetson. Holiday Feud, written by Janelle Arroyo. Mama Got Run Over by a Train, written by Beverly Lafferty. On an Open Fire, written by Jenna Check. 12 Days of Christmas, Theater Kid Edition. Original concept by Maria Flores. Written by Joseph Frederick. And the winner is The Crucimus, based on Arthur Miller's The Crucible, written by Joseph Frederick and Sawyer Sliker.
Well, first things first, I would like to say that I will be accepting this award on behalf of both myself and Sawyer Sliker. He said that I should just cover this video since we couldn't really record it together in the amount of time we had. If you told me that I was going to be winning an award for a Crucible Christmas spinoff a year ago, probably wouldn't have believed you. That's a crazy idea. This was probably the first step I've ever had into comedic writing in a somewhat serious format that I've gotten to show off to people, and of course with Sawyer Sliker's help. So this was an important one to me. I'm really glad that it was acknowledged like this. Thank you so much to the whole department for pushing me forward with this silly idea, and it apparently got this far.
Hi, I'm Randy Brenner, and I'm a director here in Los Angeles. To the graduates of 2020, congratulations. I'm so proud of you all. I also feel very honored to have been asked to give you some professional words of advice. I know that due to the pandemic, the state of theater is in question. I want to let you all know that it's just for now. Theater never goes away. As you know, it's been around for centuries, and theater will always be an incredibly important part of everyone's life. Theater informs, heals, and gives us an escape from what is going on in our lives. As the old saying goes, the show must go on. Now, that was most likely made up by a producer who didn't want to lose profits, but it's still a good adage to go by. Theater is what you make of it. Being a part of the theater, you create your own community. Now is your chance to be producers, writers, directors, stage managers, and actors in this new chapter. I know that your in-person award ceremony was interrupted, and that sucks. In a way, it's preparing you for the real world. Just like the Tony Awards being postponed and not televised, the validation must come from somewhere else. This is your opportunity to be even more creative. Find a way to get your art out there. There are so many mediums and outlets like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, etc. to express yourself artistically. It's important not to dwell on the state of theater as it is right now because it's temporary. As a tech-savvy generation, you can reinvent how you get the art out there and fulfill your creative needs. Just for now. Theater will not go away. Shows will be remounted. Audiences will come to the theater again. I know you can do it. Remember, it's just for now. And again, congratulations to all. I now have the extreme privilege to announce the nominees and winner of the Best Student Director. All of you are winners. At least that's what they tell me when I've been nominated for awards and I don't win. No, but seriously, it's true. You're all winners. The nominees are, and please forgive me if I've mispronounced your name, The Gift That Keeps on Giving, directed by Joseph Frederick. Elf on a Shelf, Life Lessons, directed by Cheyenne Stetson. The Crucimus, based on Arthur Miller's The Crucible, directed by Janelle Arroyo. Mama Got Run Over by a Train, directed by Michelle Pellegrin. On an Open Fire, directed by Vanessa Martinez. Holiday Feud, directed by Maria Flores. And 12 Days of Christmas Theater Kid Edition, directed by Aaliyah Soto. And the winner is, can I have the envelope, please? Oh, that's not where we are, that's right. And the winner is The Gift That Keeps on Giving, directed by Joseph Frederick. Congratulations.
Best Director. Student-written play. That is not an award I think I'll be winning tonight, or I'd ever think I'd be winning. But in the event that this video is being played, I would like to thank Miss Abel for this whole black box show idea. It gives students the chance to cast, direct, put together a stage, and bring their own props. It's an amazing idea, and of course the amazing actors who took part in the little skit. I owe it all to them and the opportunity I was given.
Best member of the production team. Nominees: Adaptive Choreographer, In the Heights, Janelle Arroyo. House Manager, Trap, Leanna Bagby. Choreographer, In the Heights, Danielle Manolakos. House Manager, In the Heights, Michaela Sage. And the winner is Choreographer, In the Heights, Danielle Manolakos.
Accepting this award means so much to me. I was blessed with the opportunity. At first it was just kind of a thought in my head, do I really want to do this? Can I do this? And now that I actually did it, I am so happy. I made so many friends, and friends that I'm hoping to keep for a really long time because they're great, and I was genuinely surprised by what I got to meet on the other side. I've never done anything like this before, and being able to do it and see it complete was amazing. I am so happy that I was able to be a part of something this big, and for it being my first show, it was amazing. I actually got to be a part of it and inside in it too. I got to see everybody happy when they watched it. I heard kids talking around saying that it was great, and how I got compliments on the choreography. It was great. I was able to be appreciated, and I got to appreciate the cast that worked so well with me. I mean, I was choreographer. I'm basically a self-taught dancer. All of the stuff that I put into the musical wasn't something that I was trained to do. I only took jazz. So being able to do this and, you know, have it as something that I can say that I did is amazing. I mean, come on, you got the set, with everything a part of this show, all the people behind it were amazing, and I got to experience that firsthand. I mean, I never would have thought that this is something that I could do or something that I can cherish or have a memory of, but now I can walk out of high school saying that I accomplished something, and I hope this isn't the first thing that I get to accomplish, and I know it won't, because now I know what it's like to be a part of it, and I don't want to let that go, and I want to keep doing it. And I just want to thank all of my cast and Miss Abel for giving me such a grateful opportunity.
and everybody that was a part of In the Heights. I want to thank you, because without you, I wouldn't have had this amazing memory that I got to cherish and I'm going to keep forever. So, thank you.
Best Stage Technician. Nominees: Stage Manager, Trap, Janelle Arroyo. Spotlight Operator, In the Heights, Colin Dearmore. Lead Grip, In the Heights, Joseph Frederick. Soundboard Apprentice, In the Heights, Jeffrey Lopez Hernandez. Spotlight Operator, In the Heights, Beverly Lafferty. Stage Manager, In the Heights, Meadow McLean. Spotlight Operator, Trap, Brennan Strach Carrillo. Sound Operator, Trap, Ryan Topetti. And the winner is Stage Manager, Trap, Janelle Arroyo.
I just won Best Tech for Trap, and I am so excited. I loved stage managing the show. It was so different from Little Women. There were staff members, there was 30 extra people, and it was so much fun. I loved it so much. Thank you, Miss Abel, for letting me stage manage for a second time. This convinced me that I really, really want to stage manage in college and regionally. I also really want to be a director after this because stage managing is so much fun. If you guys have a chance to do it next year, I recommend it 100% because you'll have the time of your life. Thank you guys so much.
Outstanding Beginning Drama Student. Nominees: Victoria Baker, Cameron Card, Kyle Craighead, Colin Dearmore, Summer Walkington. And the winners are Victoria Baker and Colin Dearmore.
I'm very honored to be nominated Outstanding Beginning Drama Student. I'm thankful to my hardworking teacher, Mrs. Abel, her dedicated teacher assistant, Janelle, my fellow classmate, Liliana, and my supporting family. These individuals had shown me kindness and acceptance in being a part of the performing arts program at Temescal Canyon High School. I had an amazing time in beginning drama, learning about the fundamentals of acting, self-expression, and most importantly, getting out of my shell. I can't wait to be a part of advanced drama next year and learn more about the art of performing.
I'm honored to receive the award for Outstanding Beginning Drama Student. When I first took this class, I was just looking for an art credit, and I wasn't expecting much. But my expectations were quickly surpassed when it quickly became my favorite class. I met a lot of great people I'm proud to call friends, and I learned that theater was about a lot more than just acting. And I met my new favorite teacher, Miss Abel. Thank you, and I'm really excited to continue drama next year.
Outstanding Intermediate Drama Student. Nominees: Jenna Check, Vanessa Martinez, Brianna Meza. And the winner is Jenna Check.
Thank you so much for this award, and thank you, Miss Abel, for even putting me in the intermediate class in the first place. Before your class, I didn't care about drama or theater at all. I just needed an elective. To my classmates, I would have never been caught dead doing improv, like absolutely not. But when I saw you guys do it, I was blown away. You were so talented, and I just freaked the heck out. I was like, oh, I have to do this too? Like, what the heck? And I would have never thought I would do that, and I did, and it's all thanks to you. You guys took me in your wing, made me feel like one of the pack, even though I was so not good and so new. I love you guys so much, and thank you for an amazing year.
Outstanding Advanced Drama Student. Nominees: Janelle Arroyo, Leanna Bagby, Maria Flores, Joseph Frederick, Nick Kell, Beverly Lafferty, Meadow McLean, David Navejas, Michelle Pellegrin, Michaela Sage, Sawyer Sliker, Aaliyah Soto, Cheyenne Stetson. And the winners are Michelle Pellegrin and Sawyer Sliker.
I am extremely grateful to be receiving this award, and the one thing that I take away from all of my years in drama is the ability to gain as much confidence as I have with myself in my ability to speak in front of people and to perform. I had very low self-esteem, very low confidence, and I still struggle with that today, but I would not be as comfortable with myself in front of people if it weren't for drama. And I'd love to thank Mrs. Abel for giving me such an incredible opportunity to be in these productions and be a part of this family. And I'd like to thank the drama family as well for making me a part of their home.
So this is my third year in a row winning a drama student award. First, I got a beginning drama student award freshman year, and last year I also got an advanced drama student award. So it's pretty crazy, but I love drama class. Like, it's one of the things I look forward to every single day, because whenever I go to it, I always have so much fun and I learn so much about being an actor, and I love doing it. So I want to thank Miss Bell for giving me the opportunity to have that much fun and learn all that, but I also want to thank her for believing in me and recognizing my skill. Thank you.
Best Drama Student Overall, Beverly Lafferty.
I have met some amazing and wonderful people in my time within the drama department. I made many friends here, and I met my sister's favorite teacher, Mrs. Abel, or Miss Miller, aka Millie, as she is formerly known. And I can confidently say she has become my favorite teacher as well. Sorry, Mr. Rieger. Everyone in this class has made me feel welcome and like I'm a part of something, and I am not the only one that deserves this award. And they have shown me what it really means to be a part of the drama family. I'm so glad to have met them, and would like to thank them all for making my last year at TCHS a good one.
I was in only my third year of teaching and had just closed my third production at Temescal Canyon High School when Robert Ramirez and his family were tragically killed. Many of you have heard stories about Robert and his antics in our theater, but let me tell you a little bit about his life. Robert Ramirez was a 15-year-old kid that never slept and bought pink gaff tape on eBay at 1 a.m. He worked late into the morning on projects, but he would never complain of being exhausted. After his usual trip to Starbucks, he was good to go. My first stage manager was a senior, and Robert volunteered to replace her as stage manager after she graduated. I told him to shadow Sarah to learn the ropes, but soon he was running the show, even writing up contracts with students who didn't show up for rehearsal. I asked him, "Who drew these up?" And he responded, "Just something I put together." He was a light. He loved Legally Blonde and he loved Pink, and everyone loved him. He was full of ideas and never reluctant to see them through. After his passing, we found out that he started his own company, Robert Enterprises, and bought scripts to put on Wicked and Legally Blonde. But that wasn't his only project. We also learned that Robert was writing a book about stage managing. He was reliable, hardworking, organized, and fabulous. I started a scholarship in his name that year. When I left Temescal Canyon in 2012, it was forgotten. The very first thing I did on my first day back to TC 3 years ago was walk into the theater. I said my hellos and gave my apologies to the stage and to Robert. I went to the foyer and noticed his scholarship plaque was missing from the wall. I was a little upset, thought I would have to buy a new one. I started to walk out, and as I did, I had an inexplicable feeling that I needed to open one of the cupboards in the front. I don't think I have ever, in all my time there, looked in that cupboard, but I did. I peered in, and I saw a ton of junk from past shows and renters, but I dug around, and in the way back, under a box of old programs, was Robert's plaque. This award honors Robert's memory and is given to a student who exemplifies the qualities that made Robert so spectacular. The recipient of the scholarship can use the money as they choose, as long as it's theater related. Past recipients have used it for voice lessons, dance shoes, tickets to professional productions, and even voice lessons. So it's my pleasure to present the Robert Ramirez Memorial Scholarship to Janelle Arroyo. Now we would like to recognize our 2019-2020 officers. Officers, your contributions have brought us to where we stand today and this moment. We recognize and thank you for your leadership and sacrifice of time, energy, and skills as you fulfilled your duties in office. President Janelle Arroyo. Vice President Michelle Pellegrin. Secretary Dominic Archibek. Treasurer Vanessa Martinez. Historians Joseph Frederick and Maria Flores. The historian is the keeper of memories. He or she writes or collects a chronological record of events for the year. Then they compile these pictures and artifacts in the end of the year slideshow to be presented at our annual Spotlight Awards. So without further ado, let's relive the best of this year. Thank you, Maria and Joey.
We've been waiting for this night all year, for we tried to be to everybody, and to a pumpkin patch that is sincere.
Hi Leanna, I can't believe that you're graduating. I still remember back in Little Women, it was all quiet, and from there we just clicked. We just became great friends. And what I do know is that you're gonna make it big in life. You better stay in contact with me and with everyone else. Hashtag Jack Dylan Grazer and Finn Wolfhard left the building. Leanna, I also forgot to say I love you and I miss you and I will always love you forever and ever, okay? Little Bean out.
I hope that more chances to do exciting things come up in your life. I know that we didn't talk a lot, but I think we were like decent friends, so I'm glad that we got to meet.
Hi girl, I've known you since my sophomore year. Always ride or die to each other. I'm going to be very sad to lose you because you truly are one of the closest people in my life. You have cheered me on through everything. You helped me a lot with stage managing. You were there for me when I needed someone. And honestly, you're there for everyone in the drama community. You are truly one of the best people I've ever met in my life. You're a beautiful singer. You're beautiful inside and out. And I really do know you're going to go places.
Hey Cheyenne, these last couple of years have been amazing. Man, all starting in Little Women, me being the little freshie there. That show just introduced me to the most amazing people. And I'm glad that you were one of them. I can't believe that you are going to be gone. All I can think about anytime I'm like on stage is that one rehearsal from Little Women. And I know everyone from Little Women knows exactly which one I'm talking about. That night, you were just on, spot on. You got everything done. It just proved to me that you were amazing. I'm going to miss you a lot.
Hi Cheyenne, it's Nick, obviously. And I just wanted to say I'm gonna miss you. We've known each other since I was in 6th grade, and even though I tried to block out middle school a lot, we had some good memories, and we've had a bunch more this year. I'm glad that I met you. I hope you have fun being an adult and all. So, yeah, bye.
Hi Janelle. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything you've done for the drama program. It truly would not be the same without you. I also wanted to thank you for being such an amazing president and stage manager and doing such a great job with the sound for In the Heights. And most of all, I'd like to thank you for being such a great friend. I'm really gonna miss you, but I know that we're gonna hang out when you're in college, and I know that it's a good thing for you to go to college because then you're one step closer to doing amazing things and changing the world with your strength and dedication. Thank you so much for everything. I'm gonna miss you.
Anna, thank you for like all the random dances you taught me and like our little handshake, and I have those pictures from the day we just did random photography and like all the fun little times like when we had free time during class, rehearsals and stuff. I'm gonna miss that next year.
Hey Bree, I'm gonna miss you a lot. Your hugs, 11 out of 10, really great. But I'm glad that we got to meet and that we became so close in such a short amount of time.
You taught me everything I know about ushering, and it's not going to be the same without you next year. And like me and you put together, that's total chaos, and I'm gonna miss that chaos. And you're a real homie.
Hi Beth, a very strong and kind personality that is definitely gonna take you places. Your hugs always brighten my day, which is really nice, especially since I was pretty down until you give me a hug. So yeah, thank you for that. Bye.
Hi Michelle. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I've known you for 7 years now, and I have loved being your friend. You are so hardworking and determined, and I just know that you are going to kill it at Cal Poly Sloan next year. You're going to make an amazing psychologist. I love everything you stand for. You are just such a great human being, and I'm going to miss you so much.
For some, the most exciting part of the Spotlight Awards is the announcement of the next season. Planning a season is hard enough as it is, without COVID interfering. And that's why our fall production will be flexible.
We are live in 5, 4, 3. This is WBFR Playhouse Up the Air. It's a wonderful life.
Hello, Violet. Hello, Mary.
Hello, George.
2 cents worth of shoelaces, Violet?
Mary was here first. I'm still thinking. I like him. You like every boy. What's wrong with that?
Hello, Mary.
Hello, George.
Mary had her baby. A girl.
How about some wine?
Now, look, we can get through this thing all right. We gotta stick together, though. We gotta have faith in each other.
Can't feed my kid with me. I got doctor bills to pay.
My husband's out of work. We need money. How much do you need? We've still got some money.
As well, which is why I have 3 options on the table. We all need a laugh right now, which is why I selected this.
Paying all kinds of rent for a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal. Call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money. That guy's only doing it for some love. Hey, now I know, provided by David, where the honorable name is too smart. It's the oldest established permanent loading in New York.
I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day.
So sue me, what can you do me? I love you.
Of the sea, high in the wind, at least I try to be. I'm a king of the world, please set me free.
No, I gave it all for you, I gave it all for you, by my side once more. Oh, I gave it all for you, I gave it 'cause it's harder to touch the things that are dearer. I love you too much.
And I'll be flying home.
Every night, flying home was new and different. It was the confluence of all of my worlds, like gospel and soul and musical theater and high drama. All those things came together for that moment, and literally I left the stage feeling washed in love and in light. It was amazing.
Never tire of singing Stars on the Moon, and I never fail to find something new every time I sing it. And that's the genius of his songwriting and his storytelling, is there's just always another layer to uncover or another truth to discover.
I'll give you stars and the moon and a soul to guide you, and the promise I'll never go. I'll give you hope to bring out all the life inside you, and the strength that will help you grow.
I just don't know a soul alive who can't relate to wanting an illusion and missing what's going on that's real and meaningful and authentic. So Jason has a way of marrying lyric and music that they just fuel each other because they belong together.
You'll need stars at the parties I throw in my villas in Nice and Paris in June. And I thought, okay.
I think that it's important that we did this piece now because it is about hope.
It's possible that thematically Songs for a New World always speaks to something important, because I think it is about that everyone has to ultimately come together to form a community, and that's what the show is.
Train coming down the hill. If you want to live, baby, don't stand still. He's on the move and he's in for the kill, and the steam train's rolling by.
I think it matters so much now to talk about community when we feel so divided, when we feel kind of hopeless and we feel sort of a little lost in it. There is at the end of it this suggestion that we all just have to hold together and we'll be fine.
I think this show kind of reminded people that times may be tough, but at least we're in it together, and if we stick together we can build something beautiful.
Next Next year's theme comes from a student who completed the very first assignment during the Safer at Home mandates. He explains, "If you've ever done a production with Mrs. Abel, you will have surely heard the term, 'find your light,' a handful of times. This prompts us to mindfully notice that we are not in the center of our special or slightly off in our blocking. I believe this to be a simple term, but one we can make symbolic going into the next school year. Imagine the school year of 2020-2021 as a script, or the Bible the stage manager uses for this example. We had the next year all planned out. There were 2 shows already planned for our season, one of them rumored to have been chosen for quite some time. And as we are preparing for the big show, both metaphorically and literally, we look down and notice that we are not in the center of our plans anymore. This global pandemic has shaken us so much that we have not, until just now, realized that we aren't following the blocking that was given. We are a few inches off our spike. We are afraid we might make similar, if not more, mistakes when opening night finally arrives. Speaking from experience as an actor who can lose motivation from the simplest of critiques, we need to take this time now to get back on track. We are a bit off our planned schedule, but we can take full advantage of this time to make sure we don't let this mistake happen again with the 2020-2021 season and school year fast approaching. That is why I'm proposing that next year's theme should be Find Your Light." Thank you. Your continued support and appreciation for our accomplishments strengthens our society. To parents, friends, and special guests, thank you for being here tonight. Good night. David Beta made his Broadway debut in the original Broadway cast of On Your Feet. David originated the same roles on the first national tour of the show. David also originated the role of Piragua Guy on the first national tour of In the Heights. He traveled to Tokyo with the show and performed it with Hamilton starring creator Lin-Manuel Miranda in both Los Angeles and Puerto Rico. Other regional credits include Joseph in The Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Forever Plaid, and Jesus Christ Superstar. Randy Brenner has directed primarily in Los Angeles, New York City, and at most of the major regional theaters in the United States and Canada. He has won numerous awards for directing, including 4 Dramalog Awards, 7 Cine Awards, as well as a GLAAD Award. He was also nominated for a New York Outer Critics Circle Award. Mr. Brenner has also directed for television with Warner Brothers and Bungalow 78 Productions. Opera singer Craig Koklow's career as a musical actor spans 4 continents, with his most regular appearances in London, Belgium, and Los Angeles. This season, he debuted at the Lincoln Center's Metropolitan Opera as Macbeth in Verdi's Macbeth opposite Anna Netrebko. Tom Collins is a Temescal Canyon High School Spotlight Player supporter and has graciously played Detective John Ferguson in You Can't Spell Slaughter Without Laughter and Avishai Lenser in Trap. Some of his earlier roles include Teddy in Arsenic and Old Lace, Charlie Brown in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, the Grinch in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Johnny Brash in The Great American Backstage Musical, as well as Don Lockwood in Second Chorus Cutie. In recent years, Collins has been channeling his creative energy into a revival of his old college hip-hop group called Rebel Side 7, in which he once again picks up the mic as the poetic intellectual known to fans as Rock T. He also served as rap coach for the recent TCHS production of In the Heights. Yarisa Tiara Mian has been involved in opera and musical theater since childhood. She was a vocal major at the University of Redlands, studied opera at the Mozarteum in Austria, and studied acting at Circle in the Square in New York City. She starred as Sheila Franklin in the European tour of Hair the Musical, and has worked alongside Hunter Foster and Jennifer Cody in the Red House production of the musical Rent, where she starred as Mimi Marquez. Other favorite roles are Emily and Mrs. Cratchit in A Christmas Carol, Janet in The Rocky Horror Show, and Benvolio in Romeo and Juliet. Nikki Alexa Rainin is a 2011 Temescal Canyon High School alumna. Very quickly after graduating high school, she was scouted to be a model in New York City. Nikki is grateful to have been in numerous campaigns and editorials for brands such as Vogue, Teen Vogue, Cosmopolitan Magazine, American Eagle, Tommy Hilfiger, Fendi, L'Oreal, Tresemme, Tiffany & Company, and many more. She currently resides in New York City, where she is able to pop into all the wonderful Broadway shows that she hopes to see you all perform in the near future. Allie Stroker made history last year when she became the first person who uses a wheelchair to win a Tony Award. Best Performance by an Actress in a Featured Role in a Musical, for her role as Adu Annie in Oklahoma. Stroker was also the first actress in a wheelchair to appear on Broadway when she originated the role of Anna in Deaf West's acclaimed 2015 revival of Spring Awakening. After graduating from Tisch, Stroker starred on 12 episodes of the talent competition The Glee Project. She placed second and won a guest role on Fox's Glee. Stroker earned a Barrymore Award nomination for starring as Olive Ostrowski in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. In addition to her work on and off Broadway, she soloed at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., New York's Town Hall, and Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts and Carnegie Hall. She's also the first actress in a wheelchair to graduate from the NYU Tisch Drama Program.